Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan. In today's video, I'm going to break down the one and only trade that I took today that netted me 8% on the day. Very small day today, but I'm going to break down the exact trade that I took, how I got these levels for this trade, and obviously, as you can see, it is later in the evening. I did not take this video right after I took the trade, but I marked everything out as I was going through the trade, and now we are reviewing it. So, as you can see on my screen, we have QQQ pulled up. We had two levels marked out for the day. We had 409.9 marked out to the upside, and that was simply a pre-market resistance, as you can see right here, and somewhat of a previous day resistance as well, a touch right there as well from Friday. And then we had on the low side, we had 408.8. We also had this trend line going through. This is an hourly trend line. So if we go to the hourly time frame, we can see, zoom in real quick, we have this trend line going up here. And I was looking for a possible break below that here. Obviously, as you can see, we ended up getting supported there, which is cool to see that the trend line is continuing to play out. But with the 1 minute chart, you can see I had the 409.9 level to the upside, 408.8 level to the downside, and that was the 408.8 was this bounce right here in the pre-market, and then some resistance from the aftermarket on Friday. So we zoom in real quick on here. You can see, if you guys don't know already, the red arrows are my entries, the purple arrows are my exits. So we had somewhat of a push up here as soon as the market opened, and then a pullback right into the 1 minute moving average. After we had that, we ended up pushing back up. So we had a decent pullback. I was looking at potential puts at this point, but I decided not to take them, decided to wait a little bit longer just because it was too early within the market open. So right after that, we ended up pulling back, finding support, right, at the moving average, and then pushing up, getting close to this 409.9. Now, this is exactly why I took my entry, right? We had this push up right here on this 1 minute time frame. You can see we created this wick. Once we came back down, we pushed back up. I was entering once we started to break above this previous high, which is right here. So I entered aiming to break this previous high, number one, and number two, break 409.9 and possibly go hit all-time highs, which would have been at 410.4 or 410.47. So obviously, as you can see, that didn't happen perfectly, but we ended up pushing up, had a nice little breakout, right? Pulled back a little bit, and my stop loss here was a break below the 9 and 20 EMAs, right? First, it was going to have to get held by the 9 EMA. If the 9 EMA broke, 20 EMA. If the 20 EMA broke, I would have been out of the trade completely. Obviously, as you can see, we got supported by the 9 EMA, pushed right back up. And this is just a quick reminder for you guys. Basically, everything can change in one candle. So as you can see, we had support, and momentum was pushing up this entire time. So we literally just needed one candle, right? And then we made it a nice push to the upside. Once we pushed the upside, we broke above that 409.9 level, hung around there for a little bit, and then ended up pushing up higher. Now, I did not take profits up here because I was aiming for that high of day break. We never got that. We ended up pulling back. I'm break even around this point, maybe down a little bit, maybe down 2 or 3%. But I was roughly break even the entire trade. But I ended up holding this trade for an hour, for maybe, I think, a little bit over an hour, about an hour and 2 minutes. And this trade basically just went sideways. The contracts held their value decently. But at the end of the day, I sold at literally the same price of the contract as I would have. If I would have sold right here, the contract would have been the same 8% that I sold right here. So I ended up wasting an hour of my day sitting here and holding this trade the entire time. And nonetheless, it was a pretty choppy day in the market. Obviously, as you can see later in the day, we ended up breaking that all-time high of 410.4 around there, and then we ended up rallying decently above that. So with that being said, that was the trade for today. Pretty slow, choppy day, just a little 8%, but the base hits always count. So thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video for more videos like this one, and please comment down below if you'd like to see more videos similar to this, and comment down below if these are helping you guys. With that being said, see you guys in the next video.